Okay, we're back on the road again, and we're gonna do a reversal of the road we just traveled up from. Okay, look at all the bikers. It's starting to get a little cool. The sun is starting to go down a little bit, but you can see how beautiful the Philippines is. You just have to just be mindful. Someone told me, if you hit a Filipino, you don't stop. You drive right to the police station and turn yourself in because you say they might kill you. I guess it's good advice, but I guess the best advice would be don't hit a Filipino. I've always thought about a scenario, something like that happen, of my getting into an accident. All I can do is say nothing. I can't say absolutely nothing because I don't speak the language. So my trying to explain myself or explain something would happen, I just wouldn't. I would just stand there and just wait till either the police come or someone who had a good grasp of someone in authority to come, to handle it, because I know my trying to deal with the locals, it would never work. Would never work. So it would be just best just be quiet and just wait. It happened to me once in my bank where I bumped into a guy. How you back into a parking space, and oh my hapon, I see you, my friend, see you, my hapon, my hapon die. Where you I tapped his bumper, and he got out of the car, like this, as if I rammed him or something like this, and I'm just parking, just bumping. And he was showing me on the grill where the grill had, come off, and it was virtually impossible because my car bumper is not high enough to hit that point. So I waited for the police. He said, I called my brother, and the police told me to follow the police station. So I went to the police station and sat and waited because the guy was going to go get an estimate on how much it cost, like this. But then the cop got the phone call and says, just go home. Nothing's going to happen. He's not coming. So I said, okay, cool, because it was bogus. But it was just the idea that he pulled when Fred Stanford things, my neck, my back, like this. And all I did was bump him while backing into a parking space. So I guess it's kind of the same all over the world. Whereas that, the first thing I said to him was, okay, how much money, how much money you want? I figured you want $1,000 or something, just to go on your way or something like that. I couldn't see myself giving him any more than that. So, he wanted to wait for the police. So anyway, so he got nothing. So it just goes to show you that sometimes it's just best to, let the police handle it, I guess, so you never know. I know in this country, part of the salary of public workers is probably the bribes, because, it is, because it happens so often, even in immigration, when I was in Cebu, I was confronted with giving money under the table to an official. But, I'm not saying they're all corrupt or anything like that. By no means have I ever implied that. I'm just saying that whatever money they can get on the side is definitely, a win-win for them. So, just like when I go to my bank, and each time I come out of the bank, I usually give 200 pesos, to the guards. There's 2 guards right there. Or 4 guards, here's something for you to, get something to drink. And you can see, here we are at the cemetery. You can kind of see people going in and out there, taking flowers, My hapon. You see people giving their respect, condolences in there. So, yeah. So I always would hit them up. There's nothing wrong with showing your appreciation. And then when I come, I get a big smile. How you doing? Open the door for me. How are you? Nothing but love. And I feel that if something was to happen to me, in the immediate area, that in my mind, I like to think that they will look out for me. Yeah, sometimes I have this illusion, somebody, grabbing my bag or something like that and start running, and I see one of these guards say, hey, shoot that motherfucker. And they would. Here's a stop sign. By all means, give the stop sign respect. Shoot that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I think they would, in my mind, But I know they would do what they can to help me. But sometimes you drive and think. But yeah, it's a small thing. I'd rather have you love me than hate me, and that's how I live my life, and that's how I deal with people. I much have you love me than hate me. We drove down this side. No, we're gonna go down the other side.
Okay.
We're gonna go down the other side, so this way, you can kind of see the other side of Valencia. This is the park here. This is that church. No, this is the municipality where a lot of people get married at, and part where they have their reception and what have you. And this is the church. What's the name of it? You know the name of it?
Paris.
Okay.
Paris of Our Lady.
Oh, Paris of Our Lady. This is it's an area where a lot of people come and sit and just relax and just kind of enjoy the day. This is where the tennis court is. The tennis court is right there. You can see it right there, play tennis. And then we've been down this street here before. This is where the red table is. It's like a little mecca down there. Well, a lot of going on down there. You can see the fruit stands, fruit sellers on this side. I was telling you. I was telling you that straight.
Yeah.
I was telling you that the best way to meet a girl is on the job. Now I was thinking that I don't mean meeting a girl at a fruit stand, or vegetable stand, although it could be possible, but believe you me, if they if the owner or someone thinks that there's a girl there, in my mind, who is getting too much attention, chances are they would move her to another location or stop her from working altogether. It's best if you meet a girl from more of an establishment, an established business, rather than just a fruit stand. I know it's funny when I ride with Calvin, and Calvin's yelling at them all, hey, come here, and they're sitting there behind a whole table full of fruit, and Calvin's trying to get the commercial down. I say, what are you doing, man? I said, leave them alone, but, it's his thing, it's what he enjoys doing. I mean, sometimes you just gotta let people do what they want to do and do what they enjoy. And if that's what gives them pleasure, hollering at people from the window, holler on, brother, holler hard, it's not for me, but anyway, you can see as we're coming down, which way? Straight, okay. I easily get turned around, very easily, I remember when I used to have my own car service business, and I would pick up people, and my apple, amigos, my apple, all right, okay. And I used to pick up someone and take them home, and sometimes I pick them up 3 or 4 times, and then I'm still asking for. They said, Gerard, how many times have you been through here? How many times and you still have to ask for directions? I said, yeah. I said, because, if I'm driving, I don't need to know directions because you're here to tell me where it is I have to go. And that's how that always turned out as. But it was always kind of like, damn, Gerard, how many times have you been here? Even here with Mia, even coming out of our house, I still have to ask Mia, which way do I turn? Because, oh my God, why don't you push me off the road? It's not something that, that's why I have one way of going in and one way of going out for myself. All these little back roads and little things like that, I get lost very easily and get turned around very easily. So as you see, we're starting to be on the downcline and driving rather quickly because we're kind of descending from where we were at. In fact, I haven't got my feet on the gas. So you can see the vehicle moving pretty fast. Oh yeah, almost empty. Yeah. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, I'm almost out of gas, but who cares? I can always find 2-3 Filipinos to push us to a gas station for 100 pesos each. Yeah, okay. But I meant to get gas in Valencia at that service station where they have all those girls working the pump. But I didn't. Look at this little guy. Look how small he is. Hello. I know in Las Vegas, the Mexicans there, they are small, itty-bitty people. Sometimes you see a whole family full of small Mexicans. It's funny to watch. But, that's the genetics. Genetics, automatic push remote control, synthetics, genetics, command our soul. Okay, look at this beautiful, beautiful greenery. Mia, how come you don't sell plants in front of the house? Just set up a little table and sell plants. Oh, well, not now. You're a child. But I thought about that. But, so you see these little turns and things of that nature. Whoa. And there's a little road down there. I wonder where to lead to. Who would climb up it? You see, like sometimes I want to drive down some of these streets, that people live down just to see what's at the end of it. There she is eating ice cream. Girl, don't you think you're big enough? She's eating ice cream. Whoa, almost hit that rock, man. Yeah, I almost hit that rock. Sometimes I think that if I'm driving and if I rear end somebody like that, the first question should be, what did you hit? It should be, what ass was that you were watching? I want to see what she looked like for you to make you hit a car. Because I do a lot of rubbernecking, but I rubberneck on girls and and guys. And if a guy's sharp looking like that, I acknowledge and point it out. But see these hidden little curbs here that can get pretty. Imagine driving this at night. Oh my God, I could never drive this at night. I would have to drive like about 5 miles an hour, right, Mia? Mia, because my eyes. I know that when I used to, when my stepfather used to drive, my mother used to be the passenger. My mother used to say, "Yeah, I'm his eyes," and I always kind of wonder what that means, but now I know, when you get old or when you can't see as well as you could at nighttime as you could at daytime, that the extra pair of eyes can really come out. Which way, Mia? Extra pair of eyes can really come in handy. So, and Mia has saved us a couple of times. One time there was a truck parked in front, and she said, "Drive." I said, "Oh, I didn't even see it." She said, "You didn't see that truck?" I said, "Yeah, I saw it. But later on, as we drive, I said, "Mia, what? I did not see that truck." God forbid if you ever hit a kid. That's instant death. What do you want? What are you blowing your horn for? Go. Go around, guy, go around. If you're not big of a hurry, go around. Oh, that's a girl, damn. She ain't not big of a hurry, go around. You know, sometimes you have to, you know, oftentimes you hear a lot of horns blowing, and sometimes the horn might be for one of these jitneys or one of these bikes that pick up passengers, and they're not really blowing at you, they're blowing at the person on the sidewalk to indicate if they need a ride or not. So, you know, you kind of ignore the horn blowing a lot of times. But as you can see, you know, we're kind of leveling off. You know, the ground's kind of leveling off right about now. And I still see the houses. You see these little small stores that they have built inside the house. Those are called sorry stores. You know, so there's a lot of those because do anything to make extra money or make money, period, for the family. So you oftentimes see, you know, these little small stores, you know. Who's this in the purple? I mean, and orange. Yeah. See, that's one thing about me. She tells me where the holes are. Sometimes it's tricky because you don't know if it's a wet spot or a hole, because or the shadow, the shade can play tricks on your mind a little bit too as well. Okay, here we're coming to the intersection here that we came across before, and this is New Highway, they call it. You know, I've literally watched this thing get built. You know, and remember when it was a dirt road. You know. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end it right here. You guys saw us, you know, put the dogs in, so there's no sense watching that again. Okay, you're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Don't forget, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly, and always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see a vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. Are we living good today, Mia?
Yeah.
I can't see you. Where are you? Okay. And we hope you are. Gotta do it quick. I almost hit a motorcycle. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Wilson formerly singing the Temptation one song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king. And remember, we will always love you more. And don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share, and like. And this video is for all of you who asked for a little bit more on my drive-throughs. So this is just for you. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Love you like a love song, baby. Peace.